UFC 5 striking is like way different compared to UFC 4.
Is it? And I felt like I'm just paying $80 for the same game.
Exactly. But they're doing like pretty good with like roster updates and stuff like that right now. But as far as that, like the gameplay is like it's been kind of a downgrade.
Yeah.
Like I'll even get sometimes like people hit me up online. They'll be like I've had a guy hit me up. He was like, yo, bro, do you actually, like, train in real life? And then I was like, yeah. And then, like, we started going back and forth. He was like, yeah, bro, I could tell, like, the way you play the game is, like, it's not like everybody else type shit. But
no button mashing?
Yeah.
Like, actually throwing
literally, using technique, skill, and all that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like to use it, like, as a mental focus.
Max Holloway said that he uses the UFC video game.
Exactly.
And I was like, bro, I relate to that so hard. Like, 100%.
Once he said that, I was like, all right, word, bro. I'm just going to keep playing the game, bro. I'm just going to keep doing me.
Yeah. Practicing. You're chilling and practicing same time. So, but I mean, we're already filming. Might as well just get into it. So.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah. All right, that's what's up.
Fuck it. All right, so meet me in the basement. Episode, what are we on? 40. We got Justin Olivero in the house. Say what's up.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on?
Yes, sir. So Justin is going to be performing at Combat Zone 84.
Yep, May 18th. You already know. Get your tickets. Get your tickets.
Yes, sir. You can get them on Ticketmaster. Use promo code Olivero, of course. Show some support. How we feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, bro. Just been training, been training at the boxing gym, been training at Top Team, putting in my 2-a-days, and like, just pretty much having fun with it.
Yeah, I see you all the time. You're doing fucking jumping jacks in hallways and shit, getting in wherever you can.
Practicing at work and stuff like that. Pretty much just having fun, trying out new shit, and, just rolling with it.
Hell yeah.
I'm not, like, I felt like the last camp, I put, like, a lot of pressure on myself. A lot of, like, unneeded pressure. I should have just been having more fun. Yeah. Especially, like, everybody uplifting me and stuff like that. So, yeah, pretty much just doing that for this camp, Yeah, exactly. Just chilling with my fam and, just having fun.
And now you've already been in there before.
Exactly.
So you don't have to, like, worry about, like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to feel. Yeah. Like, that feel. I mean, you're still going to take some time getting used to it.
Especially, like, going to, like, the last card that they had at the SNU. Yeah. Like, I took pictures, just seeing the vibe there, seeing how it was. Like, it kind of gave me, like, a visual of, like, what to expect and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that picture of you looking down at the cage, too, that's, like, a sick
hell yeah.
right there. Yeah. You ever make a rap album, that's going to be the cover of it.
Sure. I mean, for those who know, man, I got a couple songs in the vault, man. There's a couple songs out there on SoundCloud.
Oh, fuck, all right.
Yeah, so if you know, you know. That's for sure.
You want me to find that and throw it in the description, or we keep it
I don't know, man, but hey, I'm just saying, if you know, you know.
All right, we'll keep it for the hardcore fans. They can find it. It's like a little Easter egg. Absolutely. So it is going to be sick, though, being at the SNHU. Yeah. Way bigger arena. I
mean, at the last card, tickets sold out really quick. Like, I had a lot of people that really wanted to go that couldn't go. But for this card, I'm expecting a big turnout. So it's going to be pretty cool, like, seeing a lot of friends and family there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I still got to talk to everybody at the team, see where we're all sitting.
Set that up. Make sure everybody's, like, on the same page as far as, like, where everybody's going to be sitting and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Last time I was like, I got some people over there, some people over there.
Yeah, it was, like, all spread out and stuff like that. Yeah, it was hard to find everybody.
Yeah, luckily the DoubleTree, it's all, like, one level, so you can kind of stand up a little bit and find some people. This would be a little bit harder. Might have to bring the binoculars to find everybody.
Yeah. I mean, even the front seats, they're like $80 right now. Like, the tickets are like not expensive, like compared to like the last time. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if like things have been like arranged differently, but I think that's pretty cool. Like, as far as like the availability and like the timing and stuff like that. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm definitely expecting like a big show.
Yeah, and I think that they upgraded the pay-per-view too a little bit, like how the
quality and stuff. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've never seen it myself. I've always gone either live or just been there. Like, so yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of the older ones that were a little bit rough. They lose footage a little bit, audio cuts out, but no, they've been definitely upgrading everything, not just where they're doing it, like. Top to bottom, they totally upgraded. Yeah. They just got to start fucking uploading on YouTube. So
I've talked to Calvin about that. Like, literally, so funny story. The first time I ever met Calvin, right, was at the gym. He was
the seminar?
No, so he came to the gym one time to give out tickets for one of Cassandra's fights. And I seen him talking to Coach, and obviously a big Calvin Cater fan. Seen him at the UFC for years. I'm like, oh shit, that's Calvin. So, and we're in the middle of drilling and stuff like that. So I'm like, I forgot who I was with at the time. I think it was probably Alan Almazar. And so I'm like, yo, hold up, bro. And I walk up to him like, Calvin? He's like, yeah, bud. And I gave him like a big handshake. I'm like, yo, huge fan, bro. All that. And then Coach even had him like, I was a green belt at the time. Yeah. And Coach had him autograph my green belt. I still have that. Like, I have it in my, like, somewhere in my collection and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
And like, the first thing I tell him, like, yo, bro, what's good with like all the updates and stuff like that? Like nobody's been updating on YouTube. Like yo, I'm trying to watch like all the new fights, like everything that's been going on. Yeah. But yeah, man, I guess they're just like that's up to them, like to update that and all that.
Oh, maybe they need to hire Meet Me in the Basement.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm sure you'll be on that. For sure.
That'd be sick. But yeah, I checked back recently and it was like the most recent video was like 2 years ago. I was like, damn, dude, it sucks. But hey, sooner or later they'll get them up there. Yeah. But for now, buy the pay-per-view. So. What is it, on Combat Zone, or do you get it through the Ticketmaster app?
CZMMA.com.
CZMMA.com?
CZMMA.com. Right. Use code Olivero.
Damn right, you better. I'll fucking come for you. All right. So, yeah, we're doing kickboxing this time, huh?
Yeah. Honestly, bro, like, so when I got the call, I definitely wanted to do MMA again. Yeah. Just to get back, get right back at it, prove that I can really, I can be really, really solid on the ground. Because obviously I got exposed in that area, but I wanted to get back to it and, really, prove that I can get that. But once I found out it was kickboxing, I was like, all right, whatever. Yeah. I'm on all for it, really, because like I've been striking for like 3.5 years at the gym and also been training at Lawtown. And I feel like the striking game, it's like really feel natural to me, like where I'm just flowing more. So, just really like taking the techniques that coach has been giving me and the techniques that I've been taking at Lawtown and putting it into use, and I feel like I'm just progressing really fast. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is like the camp for me, man.
Fuck yeah.
I feel like this is just the camp for me.
I like that idea though. Like I'd even like to see you take an amateur boxing fight or something along those lines.
I want to focus on this fight first, but I've had my trainers too at the boxing gym even come to me and ask me if I wanted to take a boxing fight. So that's something I'm definitely gonna look towards too in the future. Yeah, maybe this summer. But yeah, for right now, trying to focus on this fight, make sure all my training is done for this one. After this one, maybe I'll look towards like the boxing or even take an MMA fight again in August. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm just focused straight up on this one. I just want to win.
Oh, of course.
Man. I feel like I have like a lot of potential in this game. And like going 0-2 would be crazy. Like for me right now, like that's just insane. Like, dude, I gotta get this one. Like, I gotta get this one back. That's it for sure, bro.
Absolutely. And pure kickboxing, dude. I don't know. Like, I don't know the kid that you're fighting, so I'm not like talking shit. But like, yeah, it is rough thinking. Even just sparring when we're going light, I'm like, oh fuck, Justin's next. All right, yeah, man, fucking let's go. Bite down on the mother
It's definitely like a different compared to MMA because like with the MMA, you got a lot of different things to even think about. Yeah, exactly. As far as like the grappling, and then it changes up your striking. So just having pure striking is just like expanding my game really right now.
Oh, I can't wait to see it, dude. Especially in that arena, I'm gonna hear those fucking shots echoing through the crowd.
Exactly, bro.
Fuck yeah. So, do you have a nickname yet?
I don't really have a nickname right now. Yeah, I have a gym nickname. Coach likes to call me like Gluteus Maximus. But, like, yeah. I don't really have like a nickname as far as like a fighting nickname. That's something I'm just when I feel like it's right, I'll take a nickname. But yeah, I haven't like had like a natural one come to me yet.
I was thinking, and we'll cut this out if you don't like it. Smash.
Smash, pure just straight smash.
There's no other way I can describe
Justin Smash Olivero.
Fuck yeah, bro. Like, there's no other way I can describe getting hit by you. Like, it's literally just fuck.
Yeah, smash, man. And it's like, it's crazy because, like, I have people tell me that, they're like, oh, yeah, bro, you, like, when you hit, bro, like, you got some, like, crazy power. And, like, I don't really know, like, because it's, like, I'm the one throwing the shots. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I even feel bad sometimes. Like, I'm not trying to hit hard.
Oh, no,
but, like,
I know
it just, like, it happens,
like,
it just kind of happens. I'm like, oh, shit, man. So, I guess that's the kind of things that I will learn as, like, I progress.
Honestly, though, man. Like, it's like you said, you're not even really throwing hard. You could throw way hard. And I know, I've seen you hit the bag as hard as you can. Like, it's
like,
way different.
Technique plays, like, a huge part in as well. Like a month ago, I was sparring with Pedro and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, bro, like, the way you throw the technique and stuff, like, it just, like, it's different. Like, it feels different. And so I feel like that just adds more into it. Yeah. So, like, having right technique definitely, like, it plays a big part as far as, like, the way you're striking. And, like, how much power you're adding into it. Yeah. Like, before I started boxing and stuff like that, I used to throw, like, arm punches and stuff like that.
A little bit.
And that was some of the shit they corrected, like, right away. They were like, yeah, bro, you gotta, like, start pivoting and start turning with your shoulders. Yeah. And I feel like it just added more into my power, like, right away.
Oh, it was noticeable. It was 100% noticeable.
So, little things like that, you pick up on it.
Absolutely. And I'm excited to see that shit live, dude. That's gonna be crazy.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, nothing holding you back, just fucking...
man. I mean, for this fight, I'm just gonna flow. Be light, especially like just bounce on my feet. Just play chill. I don't have to go crazy. I don't have to, you know, do anything insane. Just be myself and just have fun, really.
Yeah. Well, like I said, dude, even when you're not,
that's gonna be like my big theme, you know, just having fun.
Yeah.
Because like I know I'm skilled on the feet, so
Absolutely.
it's just about just showing it off.
Yeah, and that's like what I was saying too. Like with not having to worry about like takedowns or anything like that. When you're just like you're just chilling, bro, and like you're not like trying to fuck people up, I think that's when you're at your deadliest. Honestly, because you're just like you can just have that clean technique that the power just comes right with it naturally, so you don't have to worry about like throwing over and like really like overextending yourself. When you're having fun, is like it's beautiful to watch, dude.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, bro.
Absolutely, absolutely. I do want to get into some of the controversies going on in the combat sports world.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, for sure.
What do you think of everything going on with Ryan Garcia and the testing positive and all that shit?
Dude, like, not gonna lie, because at first coming into the fight, I had Devin Haney. I was like, bro, you can't just be partying.
Yeah.
You can't just be, you know, doing drugs, drinking, having, like, all this, like, vices going on in your life.
Yeah.
And thinking that you can win a fight. Like, no way, bro. Like, you can't do that. And then coming into the fight, missing weight by 3 pounds, like that was like the dead giveaway where I was like, all right, you're not winning this fight. Yeah. But he went in there, he did his thing. He proved me wrong at first. And I was like, all right, cool, bro. You did your thing. That might have helped you out for this fight. But that's not like something that's like long term.
You can't just
do that long term and think that you can do that, you know,
they'll
for
take
your
license real fast.
So when he popped for it, that was like where I was like, all right, man, I'm off the Ryan Garcia train. Because like, you can't be doing all the wrong things in life and think you can just get away with it, especially like betting on yourself.
Yeah.
So he bet on himself. He missed weight. He popped he's trying to claim that, oh, I didn't have it in my system. For whatever reason, Austrian got into his system.
Yeah. You're responsible.
And as an athlete, you're responsible. You like there's a long checklist of things that you can take that VADA will give for you, so that you can make sure you're taking the right things. Yeah. So it's up to you. It's like your responsibility. So
I 100%
yeah,
agree
man.
with you.
I feel like that's just straight up on him, man.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of people online talking about, oh, Austrian, some over-the-counter thing that you can get.
That isn't some over. That
no,
shit
it's
is
not.
banned.
Yeah, it's totally illegal. You have to use like PayPal and shit on a foreign website to get it. And like, I don't know if you know much about Austrian, but what it does is it actually like increases bone density.
Doesn't it like build muscle mass and all that stuff as well?
It does because it's a SARM, so it's a selective androgen receptor module. So it does naturally increase testosterone. Okay. But what it was made for was people with osteoporosis because it increases bone density. So like he's walking around as if he really is on Austrian.
And like comparing his body to like even like last year to that Tank Davis fight, you could definitely see a big noticeable difference. Yeah. So I mean, I expect him to do a rematch. Definitely, he could get his boxing license taken away, but yeah, man, definitely off the Ryan Garcia train, that's for sure.
Yeah, and he's trying to say like all this stuff like, oh, Victor Conte, who's like the president of VADA, is also someone who sponsors Devin Haney. That would all be a lot more believable if you didn't miss weight, act all crazy.
Isn't that like a big conspiracy coming up and stuff like that?
I mean, allegedly this guy is pretty sketchy, but it's hard to believe anything he's saying about him because of all the crazy shit he pulled building up to the fight with the missing weight and acting like he was on drugs and. Yeah. How can I believe a word you say? You just lied to us on camera for 4 months straight.
Yeah, man. I don't even know how to feel about that, man. Yeah. I just feel disappointed because, like, I really wanted him to prove everybody wrong.
Exactly.
I'm as far as athletes go, I'm not a big hater. Yeah. I want everybody to do good. And when like things like that happen, I'm like, all right, cool, bro. Like huge moment. But like a drug test like that, it kind of like puts like a big like. What's that word? Like
asterisk?
Yeah, there you go. It's a big asterisk on the fight, so
yeah, big time.
Yeah, I hope they just run it back pretty much.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I know he has some time to appeal to like have a B sample tested, but I don't know. Even if it was like a tainted supplement or something like that, too late. Throw it away.
I mean, I know you gotta talk about. I mean, there's a whole pay-per-view tonight, and like barely anybody even talking about it. Like, how they even gonna how many buys do you think that's gonna do?
250 tops.
Minimum 200, right?
Yeah, I'd say like mostly Brazilians. Like that was
something they just put together. Like, I don't know how you feel, but as far as like the fight nights this year, they haven't been feeling the same as far as like the other years. Like, I feel like UFC's just been pretty much like prioritizing pay-per-views, and leaving the fight nights, like to just dry like that, and like it's pretty much just putting like a big smear on the product. Like the product doesn't feel the same like how it used to feel.
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah, man.
I don't know who it was, but someone mentioned, like, they need to start doing fight nights on the road again. Like, every card, fight night or not, used to be in Boston.
Pre-COVID, it was like that.
Yeah.
Like, they were going, like, to freaking different ass countries, different cities like Charlotte, like different, even Boston.
Exactly.
The only time they're coming is like for pay-per-views and stuff like that.
No, everything else is in the Apex, which is like, I don't like the smaller cage. I think it completely changes.
Yeah, it does change the game for sure. Like a lot of fights have been dictated, like O'Malley, Vera 1 and stuff like that. Even like putting Stipe Miocic for Ngannou in the Apex, like come on, bro. Like
the only way to fight Ngannou is to move, and you're giving him less places to move. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it changes literally everything about the game. I don't like that, and I don't like that. Like the lowest name fight in a live event with a full sold out arena will go crazy if they're having a crazy fight.
Yeah.
In an Apex, it's like there's no energy.
It loses the intimacy. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm over it. Let's get back on the road.
Yeah, at first, I was definitely on board. Like, there were a lot of cool Apex fights. Yeah. Like, the Hooker Poirier. Hooker Poirier was one of the coolest Apex fights.
That was
because you could literally hear everything, man. That was at first, I was into it. But then, like, once they got back into the arena, so it was like, all right, man, like let's get back to, like, how it normally was. But
yeah,
you could tell like the UFC is like about money now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed when the fighters they settled in that lawsuit and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know.
I thought that was gonna be like a huge game changer and all that stuff like that.
Everyone was taking that as a victory. It's like it's not a victory. They're gonna pay out all their lawyers. They're gonna get, I don't know, a decent chunk of change, but not
that's when I was like, I guess like when it comes to like fighter pay, where like we're just gonna have to accept it.
Yeah.
Like pretty much how it is and stuff like that.
Unless like PFL/Bellator or whatever, and like other competition can start really.
Yeah, like they're putting on good fights and stuff like that, but like as far as like the aura, like the vibe, like where people know how many people really know what the PFL is.
Yeah.
Like I talk to MMA fans all the time, like people, casual MMA fans that just like happen to notice that I have a cauliflower ear or something like that, and they just want to bring it up. And like I always ask them like about like different fighters and stuff like that, and they have no idea. They barely even know people who are in the UFC.
Yeah, I know exactly
stuff like that. So yeah, like they gotta build up they gotta build up their name. That's for sure.
Their marketing's trash. Like
you never know when they're fighting. Yeah,
I know. You hear about it the day after.
Exactly.
Like guys, like
I gotta catch it on ESPN Plus after. Type shit.
Like I've been a fan of this kid Brendan Loughnane since he'd fought on the Contender Series.
He's good.
I have not seen a single one of his fights live since that Contender Series fight because I'm following him on social media. I'm following PFL. I don't hear a goddamn thing about the build-up of the fight, and then I just see the result. I'm like, oh, cool, he won. Sweet.
There's not a good promotion. I've been watching a lot of one, though.
Have you?
A lot of one, like kickboxing and Muay Thai, like the Friday fights they do.
Yeah.
They do those early in the morning and stuff like that. But, I like catching those. Also, I've been watching, like, a lot of boxing.
Have you?
Yeah, so, like, a lot of, for example, today Canelo's fighting. I don't know if you know.
I knew he was fighting this weekend.
Yeah, he's fighting tonight. Another guy, Naoya Inoue.
I don't know.
You never heard of him?
No.
Yeah, he's like number 2 pound for pound. He's like one of the best. Like, I think he's 118 or something like that. But like definitely like one of the lower weight classes. But yeah, definitely a solid boxer. You know, I've been watching pretty much just all around combat sports, not just MMA.
Taking it all in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of different things that you can pick up and add into your own game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
even
so
if it's just like,
cool.
Oh, he moved his foot outside of this guy's lead foot right before he threw across. Just like something small like that, like you can pick up something from everything.
And like a lot of like the things that I even do at the boxing gym, I try to like make sure that I'm taking it, but adjusting it for MMA and stuff like that. Because for example, with head movement, if you can't dip out way too much or even duck in way too much, because like in MMA or kickboxing, you're eating a knee or something like that.
Yeah, I've made that mistake. Yeah.
So, you know, there's different things that you gotta like adjust to it. But yeah, it's pretty cool like picking it up and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. But always making adjustments. That's what I like to see. All right. Oh, do you have a walkout song picked?
Yeah, it's gonna be my same walkout song.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want some.
Yeah, I was
my last fight.
I don't remember what the song was.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Drake Forever.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Even with everything going on right now, you're blasting the Drake.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Whose side you on?
I mean, I'm not too sure, like into deep with the beef.
Yeah.
Like I don't even listen to any music, to be honest with you, bro.
Fair enough.
I don't like lately, like the last month and a half, I haven't listened to any music or like watching any like shows, movies and stuff. I just been watching like straight up MMA.
Locked in.
Yeah, locked the hell in. Listening to podcasts, watching like MMA movies or like MMA documentaries, kickboxing documentaries, anything I can find on YouTube. Yeah, I've been watching that. Like I got YouTube Premium, so yeah, I just been like pretty much locked in.
Dude, I swear by YouTube Premium. Everyone laughs at me. It's the best app in the world.
It's literally the best, bro. No ads, bro. And I've been pretty much just like listening to podcasts all day while I'm working and stuff like that.
And there's a bunch of free movies on there, music. You got everything you could possibly need all on YouTube.
I'll listen like to beats and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, like EDM and shit. Yeah, I've been liking that. Yeah, especially at the gym. Yeah, it goes hard.
I like anything instrumental when I'm like either training or like if I'm reading or something that I need to really focus on. Yeah. Because like I feel like having that backing track, just having a rhythm helps you kind of like memorize what you're doing just a little bit easier. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
So yeah, definitely agree with that. Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. How you feeling about that one?
Oh damn, bro! When they announced it, bro, I was so excited because I'm like, damn, it's been like a year and a half since the build up and stuff like that, since Tough and all that. I just wanted it to happen and stuff. I just hope, like, I pretty much just hope Conor doesn't get sparked. Yeah. Like, Chandler has that one-shot ability. Like, he's so crazy. He gets in there and, you know he's going to put on a good-ass fight. But Conor has, like, he has that countering ability where I feel like he could just back up and just, like, like Jose Aldo kind of knockout. Yeah. But the injury definitely plays a huge part. Like, we've seen guys come back like Anderson Silva, Chris Weidman, like their first fights, them coming back, they weren't exactly the same.
They were never the same again.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I mean, Weidman looked awesome in his last fight. I was so happy he won, but even with all the controversy, crazy, but... I don't care, bro. I was so happy he won.
Yeah, I was too.
I wanted him to get back. I was like, please, bro, just don't get sparked.
I remember watching it and being like, fuck him, fuck his eyes, I don't care. He won.
Yeah,
fuck
man, exactly.
Like, feel bad, but at the same time.
Yeah, I'm definitely riding with Conor. Yeah. But Chandler definitely has that ability to end the fight in one flash, man. So
he definitely could. The only thing that worries me the thing that worries me with Chandler is like I don't know if you ever see like he'll like walk forward and switch stance, but just kind of like square.
Bro, he'll hips. Level change. He'll come in level change, and you don't really know what he's doing. You don't know if he's coming in and shooting for a takedown. You don't know if he's coming in for an overhand. Like that Dan Hooker fight, I was like, all right, bro, you're nice, bro. You know what you're doing because. He's doing like some tricky shit. Like people think that he's wild, but he's really doing like a lot of tricky stuff.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I was a huge Michael Chandler fan.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember when he knocked out Benson Henderson.
Yeah, of course. That was his last fight on the Bellator.
That was crazy. Like he was just like he seemed crazy, but he shot him with a level change and then landed a 2. That I was like, yeah, bro, that was pretty smooth.
Yeah, and he switched stance for it, too. He was reading, because I think Benderson. I think he was slipping outside of his right, so he just switched stance real quick and just changed it to a left.
Yeah, man, he does a lot of tricky stuff, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, Conor's definitely got to be on his P's and Q's, but I definitely got Conor, for sure.
And Chandler does like to leave his hands down a little bit, especially after he's been tagged
he's just going to go in there and be wild.
Yeah, exactly.
And then how about Jamal Hill coming back, like, how long?
It was 3 weeks ago that he fought.
3 weeks ago that he fought, so that's gonna be what, 2 months?
Something like not long enough. I don't like.
Gee, like how did he like? Don't they get like suspended for 60 days?
That's what I always thought. No, I thought it was 6 months. Yeah, I thought they had like their license pulled and they had a medical suspension.
Just got knocked out in a round and already coming back. Like, all right, man.
And what he's saying about it is making me real goddamn worried. He's like saying, "Oh, I wasn't out. We watched you fucking roll your eyes back, dude." Like,
yeah, and how about him talking about like, oh. Herb Dean should have pulled us back or something like that. Like, bro, you committed the foul. Like, what are you saying, bro? Like,
he threw the first punch too.
Exactly, he throws a left. Yeah. And then I love how on Rogan, they like I don't know if you listen to the Rogan with Max. But they were like breaking it down and stuff like that. And I love how like they totally missed out. Like, yo, Jamal Hill throws a left first. I know. And Alex Pereira's left hook comes around. It comes around that. So he landed the perfect counter to that. Exactly. But like had Jamal Hill's left landed, what would they have said?
I don't know. And
they would have just said, I should have kept his hands up, right? So like, yeah, man, like
and they didn't even say the first punch. Either. They literally just ignored it and they were just like, oh, he is moving forward. He is moving forward. Like, the fight was never officially stopped. He could have kept punching the whole
definitely
time.
An excuse he's trying to pick on, but
and I love Jamal Hill too. I'm a big fan of Jamal Hill.
He's nice.
So like,
he's definitely
sucks. Nice. I don't like seeing what I'm seeing from him right now.
Yeah, man, he's definitely nice. Yeah. I hope he can get it together, but yeah, Khalil Roundtree, he's not, it's not nothing I would play with. Yeah, he's on a roll right now too, so
and he's a fucking powerhouse.
Yeah,
dude.
Man, if he can get, if he could take Jamal Hill out, him versus Pereira, that would be a sick ass fight, man. Yeah, because that's just gonna be straight stand up. Mm-hmm. I think Pereira takes him out, but yeah, that'd be a fun fight.
I do too. I mean, Khalil, he's really good. I love Khalil Roundtree, but like. he's not super good at closing the distance, and where Alex is so long and stands so straight up, I don't know how Khalil would even.
I think Alex is definitely like on a roll.
Yeah, it's his
like
time
it's
right
his
now.
confidence, especially like training with Glover.
Mm-hmm.
His confidence is going up fight by fight. That like the only guy I think that could probably take him out right now is Magomed.
Yeah,
but if Magomed doesn't take him out, like if Magomed doesn't get him next, and if jump like a Khalil Roundtree gets Alex next or something like that, or a heavyweight. Yeah, man, it's gonna be real tough for like somebody like Magomed because he's getting better fight by fight, and he's only like 36. Where like in the lightweight, heavyweight divisions, your career still pretty much extends at those divisions. So I think he has a pretty solid chance of like being like a long champ.
Yeah, definitely.
Where like light heavyweight, they needed that like that champ since John Jones because that belt's been passed around.
Exactly. Everyone's had their hands on it. And Alex is the first person to defend it off of someone that was actually a ranked light heavyweight too.
Oh,
no
yeah,
one has
for
done
sure,
that yet.
because Jan defended it, but he defended it against Izzy. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm. He's the only person that's actually defended against a light heavyweight.
Man, that's pretty cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
And especially seeing like how far he's come, like in 2 years?
Something like that.
No, 3 years. He debuted in November 2021.
Yeah,
but yeah, like such a fast rise like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see and stuff like.
Taking out 5 former champions along the way. That's crazy. But Glover was at your fight?
Yeah, he was at my fight, and
that's
not only
crazy.
that, I met him in the locker room.
Did you?
Yeah,
that's
I don't
awesome.
know if I never told you that.
No.
Yeah, man. So Glover was at the he was in the locker room, and I seen him. He was like warming up one of his fighters, and I was like, oh shoot, man, that's Glover, bro. That's so cool. And he was with his wife and all that, and I was like, you know what, bro? I'm just gonna go introduce myself. So I introduced myself, like, hey, Glover, huge fan, all that. He was like, hey, nice to meet you, kid. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, man, huge fan. I know you're around and stuff like that. Just want to say, love what you're doing, especially what Alex is doing.
Hell yeah.
Keep it up. He was like, oh, yeah, for sure. And, like, we're warming up, we're striking, doing our thing, like, me and coach and all that stuff. And, like, I could see in the corner of my eye, I could see Glover, like, he's watching us. He's like, yeah, like, shaking his head, like, looking at it, like, taking it in, like, oh yeah, he's doing, he knows what he's doing and stuff.
Yeah, he got that.
So
seal
like,
of approval.
it kind of like, boosted my confidence a little bit. I was like, oh yeah, damn, Glover, he seen me. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
All right, man.
He's a cool dude, too.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely cool dude.
Yeah, I stumbled upon him in the bathroom actually, and it was like the most nervous I've ever been in my entire life.
Yeah, bro. I was like, yo, damn, Glover.
Yeah, I didn't bother saying anything to him because like. He's in the bathroom. I'm not trying to.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yo, Glover, can I take a picture?
Yeah, it was so awkward though because like we made eye contact and he knew that I recognized him, but I had that like awkward moment of like, sorry, and just fucking bolted right out of the bathroom.
Nah, yeah, I found like most fighters actually are pretty cool about that.
Yeah,
like I don't know if I ever told you, but yeah, I met Sean Brady and Joe Pyfer.
Yeah,
yeah, in
That's
Boston
sick.
when they came to so when UFC 292 came to Boston.
Yeah.
My boy and I, we went, but we didn't go to the actual fight, but we went to like downtown and stuff like that. Went to like a little bar.
Yeah.
And this was right before Gerald Mearshart was fighting. Wait, was it Gerald Mearshart?
He was on that card.
Yeah.
That was
it was.
Yeah, that was Sean O'Malley versus Aljo, right?
Petrosky was on that card too, right?
Was he?
No, but I know GM3 was on that card. And so this was right before his fight. So me and my boy were leaving the arena, and we happened to just meet with Corey Sandhagen because they were doing a meet and greet there as well.
Yeah.
So we took a couple pics with Corey Sandhagen, and we're just leaving. So we're walking to the garage, and I see Sean Brady and Joe Pyfer, but I didn't recognize Joe because he had just shaved his head.
Oh yeah.
But I seen Sean, and he's walking past me, and I'm like, Sean Brady? And he turns around, he's like, yeah, bro, what's up? And I'm like, Sean, oh shit, what's good, bro? Okay. And then I seen Joe, and I'm like, yo, Joe, what's up? Oh shit. And they're like, oh, and I'm like, yo, can we take a pic, bro? And they were like, yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, me and my boy, we got to take pics with them. But yeah, they were definitely some cool dudes. That was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I took pics with Calvin that weekend as well. They were doing like a meet and greet with like Modelo and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so like when I seen him, I was like, yo, what's up, my future promoter? And then like it took him a minute to recognize me, and he was like, oh, Ray's kid? And then I was like, yeah. And then he tapped me up. He's like, hey, what's up, bro? But yeah, that was pretty cool. Like that whole experience, like being there, it was like definitely cool. Like seeing like all the fighters and stuff like that. Like there were definitely more fighters. Like I think like Gilbert Burns was there and stuff like that. And
he's at every UFC event.
Yeah, he's at freaking Alex was there as well. Like Ashley, Ashley from the gym.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she saw him there. Like there were a bunch of fighters there, so it was pretty cool.
That's sick. When I went to 220, I met Forrest Griffin. He was doing one of the meet and greets.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm standing in line, and he was very nice to everyone, but you could tell he was, like, tired, didn't really want to be there. So as I'm leaving, I'm like, oh, I got your book, dude. Got fight. Lit up like a fucking child. He's like, bro, fuck yeah, let's go. Mood changed immediately. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But he's a cool dude, too,
Yeah.
Forrest. I love that at the
Definitely
UFC.
a huge ambassador for the sport.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I love having him in all the commercials. He's always at the, what do they call that? The Fighter Performance, whatever. Performance Institute. I couldn't
Didn't he start training, like, late in his career as well? Like, in his 20s or something like that?
Yeah, dude, he was a police officer for, like, until he was, like, 27 or something. Mm-hmm. He was a psychopath, though. If you read his book, like, he has one story where he talks about him, John McCarthy, and some, like, other just random tough guy hanging out. Mm-hmm. And the tough guy was talking all this shit, like, oh, I could fuck up everyone in the UFC. So I guess Forrest just stood in front of him with a lighter to his hand for like 2 minutes.
Oh my
just like
God.
describing his fight. Just like, so then I jabbed him in the face and I circled out to his right. Just like literally not even flinching. And using John McCarthy's words too. It's not even Forrest describing it. So.
Oh, Big John, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Big John, he's the man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I listened to, his Weighing In podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can get like a lot of insight, especially like about like reffing situations and stuff like that, or judging situations.
Yeah.
So whenever there's like a controversy for like a fight, like there's like always some like reffing or judging controversy, like where people think like a robbery happens
at least once per
so
card.
I always like to go back to his podcast and listen in.
Yeah,
but yeah, he's definitely a big guy to like listen to and like as far as like insight goes. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I fuck with him.
Yeah, always classic. All right, with that being said, we got everything off the list. Just let everyone know where they can get tickets and how to support.
Oh damn, that's it.
That's it. That's all.
Ah shoot. All right, cool. But yeah, you can get your tickets at czmma.com. Make sure you use code Olivero. So yeah.
All right.
That's May 18th.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Tickets. I mean, what? Fight start at 5:30 actually.
Doors. It says 4:30, and then I think the fights start at 6. So
I think I'll be pretty much like early on the card too. Like as far as like looking at like previous cards, like how they do like the kickboxing fights.
Yeah, it's usually first. So get there early. Get your seats. Get your popcorn. Be ready to go. Let's watch some fucking fireworks.
All right, man. Let's go.
Rock and roll. Thanks for being here, brother.